Hi there. Thank you for your interest in Forex Tester Online. This is a truly amazing backtesting tool, and I'm excited to show you how to get started here. And most importantly, I'm here to guide you through some of the features that will optimize your backtesting performance, save you time, and optimize the efficiency of your backtesting. So let's move on. Right here, as you see, I have lots of projects already created. Each of them can be duplicated, renamed, or deleted. Or started by clicking this button. When you first started with Forex Tester Online, you have this field empty, suggesting you to start a new project. Anyway, you can get started with some recommended scenarios as well. These scenarios, like Brexit referendum, COVID-19 market crash, they all will take you to a certain time in the past and to certain assets that have been mostly affected with these historical events. So this is a kind of preset projects with certain assets there set into a certain time in the past as a start date of the project. Mystery scenario is a killed feature of Forex Tester Online. This helps you to test your strategy in unknown environment. As you can see here, you can hide symbols, change dates, and change prices. If you have all this checkbox checked in, this will take you to a completely unknown project where true historical data will get transformed for you. All the prices, all the dates will be shifted so that you do not know, you have no idea what kind of an asset you are testing and what historical time that is. This feature helps you backtest and optimize trading strategies that are aimed at working in any historical circumstances. As you know, some trading strategies work best on gold, others on futures market, but some strategies are aimed to perform well in any circumstances. So this mystery project is a chance to remove all the known patterns, to remove all the doubts about whether I'm recalling historical events here, whether I'm cheating with my strategy here or not. Because many traders, when they backtest Euro USD or some other asset, they do know already what has happened in the past on this market. But with Mystery Project, all these doubts get removed. So you start this project and you're taken to some unknown environment. You get started here, and as you can see, there is unknown symbol, and you have no idea what time that is. It's 2046, it says, but in fact, this is real data of some symbol, some real symbol. But all the prices have been shifted, and all the dates have been shifted as well. So let's get back to the project list and try creating a brand new project here. It's quite easy. You just select the symbol. An example, Euro USD. If you type in gold, you'll be taken to all the symbols that Forex Tester Online has got there that are connected to gold. Like most people would opt to choose XAU USD, but perhaps you're interested in some gold miners ETF or some stock. Anyway, let's get started here. You definitely need to name your project, because if you do not, the Forex Tester Online will not let you get started with it. So project name is a requirement. You can choose any start date here. You can set the end date or do not set it at all. In this case, the backtesting will end with the most recent historical data we've got there. Forex Tester Online uploads historical data based on yesterday's market end. So today we've got the market data for yesterday. So if you backtest like April the 4th, you will have the market data up to the April the 3rd. You can select a time zone, and all the prices will be reflected in the time zone you opt to choose here. The session time close is the time when you have this division between days. And daylight saving time is whether the market data will get shifted in accordance with that daylight saving time. As you can see here, we do have no daylight saving here. We have American daylight saving, European and Australian. They are all different, unfortunately, and that creates a lot of issues for traders. in our software we have this packed in our features, so you do not have to think about daylight saving time, where the charts are displaying the correct time if you opt to go for US daylight saving time. For example, if you trade US futures or some American stocks, you opt to go for US daylight saving time, and we've got you covered there. Personally, I prefer no daylight saving time, but that's up to you to decide. You can choose any leverage here and go to create your project. I forgot to mention that also in this new project you can opt to choose forward testing mode only, which will not let you go back historically once you do the trade in your backtesting project. If you opt for this feature, like forward testing, if you toggle this, it will not let you rewind the market and cancel the trade, like if it went wrong. So this is kind of a hardcore backtesting mode for testing only. In a normal backtesting mode, you will be able to move forward or backward in time, deleting like all your created orders. So let's go to our created project. We've got gold here. We have different chart layouts, as you can see. You can choose any of them. And the good thing about them is that any of the layouts can be customized as well, so you can kind of move around these borders of the charts, which is quite convenient. And once you start backtesting, as you can see, all these charts will start moving simultaneously. Choose gold here, gold 15 minutes, gold 1 hour, and Euro USD 15 minutes. And you start backtesting, and you'll see that this chart with 1 hour moves kind of slower, and this 15 minute chart, it moves faster. So you're kind of at the same time on each of these charts, and you can do trades on both of them and see what happens with that. New order, that's how you create your new orders for backtesting. As you can see, we have market limit orders or stop orders here, and each of these options works exactly as a broker would let you do this. You can choose the specific price for your order, like here, buy limit here, and you can use stop loss and take profit and choose the price for stop here. Or in example, you can also place this order and do some chart trading here, like move your stop loss here, take profit there, right there on the chart. That's quite convenient. As you can see, this order gets reflected on both charts as well. What else? Let's start moving crosshair. That's quite simple. All these graphic tools on the chart, they're quite easy too. The risk reward tool is something we're kind of proud of, so let's check what happens here. The risk reward tool, the good thing about it is not only measurement, that's not the only purpose it's got. For example, if you do this, you set your stop loss, take profit, and then you click the new order. As you can see, this new order is created with the exact same stop loss and take profit as it's been placed in this risk reward tool. If you place your entry above the price, for example, and that's going to be buy order, it will be automatically set to stop buy. And let's try this. Okay, as you see, exactly here on where we have this buy limit, it's placed there, and we do have the stop loss and take profit set exactly where it's been on this risk reward tool. Let's move on. The graphic tools are quite simple, so we're not going to take time moving through them. The magnet tool helps you kind of stick to the candle's closes or wicks of the candles. So if you have the strong magnet on, you'll be able to place horizontal lines without being too precise about where to place them. The magnet tool will help this line stick to the candle wick. Else you can add these tools to your favorites. Like if you place a star here, you can see here we have this additional menu button, kind of a menu button. So you always have this on top, and whenever you need to place another horizontal level or whatever you use in your trading strategy, like some traders prefer rectangles, or they often use risk-reward tools. You place these stars here, and here's your favorite tools panel here. You can move these panels around as well to make your backtesting easier for you. So that's highly customizable setup here. Else you can hide or show any indicators or graphic objects from the chart. You can hide all of them, show all of them. What else? Else we can go to the settings. The general settings will allow you to adjust, show order history on the chart, show open orders on the chart and not show them. Control speed, you can control it here, the speed of backtesting, or control it here in general settings. What we have in chart settings is the general appearance mostly. And here you can set up the leverage as well and change it once you're not completely satisfied with what you've opted for when creating a project. The important setting is symbol properties. Here you can adjust the lot size. You can choose not floating but fixed spread, because some brokers, they do suggest the spread is fixed. So you can adjust the settings exactly as your broker's supplies. Swaps are also adjusted here. Commissions in this settings. These are fixed commissions per lot. Another amazing setting is keyboard shortcuts. In keyboard shortcuts, we do have some default shortcuts that we've predetermined for you. As you can see, like almost any option in Forex Tester Online has got its own shortcut, but the most important thing about it is that you can customize it. An example, play pause is the enter, but you can press the new command. For example, I try using backspace. It says that backspace combination is used already for bar forward, and I can either place it to start and pause testing with the break button, but you can also choose some new shortcut as well. That's kind of convenient, and lots of traders find this tool so much time saving. Strongly recommended. Now let's move on to some kill features of Forex Tester that are not so obvious. Let me move to the one chart layout here. And as you can see here, we do have this line. Okay, and what we can do here, we right click here and go forward to price touches horizontal line. This will take your backtesting straight to the moment when the price touches the horizontal line. And you can see that this price has not been moved bar by bar. This is exact backtesting, which we are very proud of, because Forex Tester Online has got tick data that is used for backtesting, which means that if the bar is opened here and closed here, if the price touches horizontal line here inside the bar, this is where the backtesting will get stopped. An example, you wanted to open your order here. If you just do backtesting, that's easy to skip this moment, and then you need to stop again and move backwards, and then start backtesting and stop exactly where it needs to be. But if you opt to go forward, you can start this new order right here and kind of, sell market here, an example, with a certain stop loss and take profit, whatever you opt for. Else, as you can see, we have some indicators here built in, lots of them in fact. And if you choose like Ishimoku indicator, kind of complicated, and in example, you use the strategy of a golden cross, like you buy every time the red line of Ishimoku indicator crosses the blue line, and sell whenever it crosses backwards. So what you do here is you activate this indicator and go forward to Ishimoku, let's opt for this red line. This is Tenkan-sen line, and we want the backtesting get stopped once it touches Kijun-sen, the blue line. As you see, we've just jumped the exact moment when this price is crossed. So we kind of buy here and start backtesting again. And next, we wanna move to where it crosses it again. And we've got this backtesting started. And the next time the chart will stop will be exactly the moment when these lines will be crossed back again. In example, we can do not just that, but we can jump to go forward to the close. It says we do not have stop loss or take profit. That's obvious. That's something we should have here. So let's adjust this order. The good point about it is that it can be adjusted. No problem with that. We will move to this order edit and add stop loss here. Take profit somewhere else. Let's say here. Modified. And there we go. Let me see if we choose to jump to order close. There we go. Bought here, sold here. We're done. We don't need to see how the chart goes. We do not need to stop exactly at the moment we need to see. We can just choose this go forward feature and move exactly to the moment that our strategy assumes to be an important moment to do some action on the market. In example, what else we can do? In example, lots of traders, they prefer to trade during active market hours. In example, only during American trading session. To make it more obvious, here let's add the trading session indicator here. Here it's applied, and you can see this Asia, New York session, Asia session, again London as well. And we can jump to any session of our choice. In example, we're in London session right now, and we do not want to do anything about this market until the American session starts. So let's jump to the New York session open. Here we go. Finished. The New York session has started, so let's start the backtesting again. In example, we want to start only at the new London session. There we go. London session open, and here we are. We skipped all the Asian session and we are at the London session beginning right now. Whatever strategy assumes, you can skip the boring parts, you can skip whatever you're not interested in, and move exactly to the moment when your next action is needed. The jump to feature is a lot more comprehensive. It's got a lot more interesting options here. You can jump to any custom date of your choice. We can jump to some news event right here. If you go to all the news, you can filter them out. And you can choose, for example, only Eurozone news, Austria, Belgium, whatever. And we opt to choose only high important news here. Okay. So we only have the European news right now and only the ones of a high importance. So we choose to jump to next news event. And here we are, London session. There's some important news going on, about to happen. This report about ECB monetary policy is going to be published, like right now. If that's not something you're interested in and you still want to trade news, you jump to the next news event as well. And here we are, the next one. ECB press conference gets started. Okay, so that's how it works. And you can also choose to jump to the next day open or even to the specific price level or specific so-called psychological levels, which are kind of round numbers. Go forward here. There we go. It may happen sometimes that the jumping to has not worked out. In example, a lot of time passed by, but the price still has not reached this certain level that is specified in the jump to level. What we can do in this case, we can start jump to again, run it once again, or as well we can do some settings here. as you can see, there's the setting stop if you cannot find the crossing point in 1 month. You can choose a bigger number here, like it will take us through the whole year, and only if it's not found within 10 months, we can stop. Anyway, you can also choose jump to again, psychological level, go forward, and it will start over again, but now with this new setting of 10 months. As you see, the price has been reached already. There we go. Here in the trading terminal, we also have jump to features. We start backtesting, and we want to move to where this order has been executed or closed. We can go forward to break even. There we are. We can go forward to the close of this order. We can modify, reverse it, double position, and it's all automated, which is kind of amazing, don't you think so? We can also jump to historical order open. In example, if we've missed some point, important point, when we wanted to switch stop loss to break even, in example. So we jump to historical order open, and there we are, exactly at this place where this order has been opened. We can start again with the smaller speed, and we can choose to do whatever we wanted to do here. Well, that's not it, I guess, because I wanted to add that any indicator, any chart drawing, it's got this jump to feature built in. So whatever you choose, let's hide Ishimoku because it's got lots of drawing in the chart, kind of difficult, isn't it? Let's add some simple ones, like simple moving average, period 8, okay, another moving average, 50. The orange, just change the color. Okay, like lots of traders want to backtest a simple strategy based on the crossover of these indicators. We use the same thing here, like we choose this indicator and go forward till it crosses another moving average. Automatically, the chart will take us to the moment where this line gets crossed. You may see that this jump is not immediate. That's because we use a high quality tick data, which means we want to stop not just anywhere, but exactly at the moment when this line is crossed inside the bar, which is why it may take a little time. But anyway, you don't have to control it with your own attention and your own hands. As you see, the backtest has stopped exactly at the needed moment. We buy here, and let's mark it buy. And then we move again to the next moment where these lines cross. There we go. Started our backtesting again, and let's see what happens here. And here we've jumped to exactly where these lines crossed again, so we can now close our opened order. We can close order, and the other one, I think we've had that one running from holder. Something we forgot about. Anyway, that's how simple that is. It saves time, it builds up your efficiency, it helps you focus on what really matters for your strategy. You skip the waiting time, you skip the manual work, you need much less attention because the system Forex Tester Online has got built in. It helps you with that. It helps you focus on what really matters for your backtesting. And we're quite sure with our team that you can make best of it. You can benefit from Forex Tester Online features because nobody knows better than you do what matters for your strategy, and nobody knows better than you do what matters for your backtesting profitability and efficiency. Thank you for your time, and once the new features get released, we'll be happy to get back to you and show you those as well.